What's up, everyone? I'm back and here with Mike from Inspiring Philosophy. Just wrapped up the first debate of the weekend against Jvnior, debating which is better for society, Christianity or Islam. Mike, how do you think that debate went?
It wasn't a debate, it was a lecture. I mean, I presented the data, I responded to his arguments. He had nothing to show that Islam was better. All the data shows Christianity is better. So, this is just a clear victory. There's no way to walk around this. It's clearly showing that Christianity is better, and my opponent did not bring anything to really counter that.
How does debating a Muslim on Islam in this sociological debate compare to maybe debating an atheist on secular humanism, which is another debate going on this weekend? How do those two compare and contrast?
Yeah, you're gonna take different angles, but the secular humanist tends to actually bring better arguments in my experience, which is saying a lot because the secular humanists I've debated have not done well either on this topic, because this isn't really even a topic that should be up for debate. All the data just shows Christianity is better than Islam and secular humanism. So why are people agreeing to this debate? If the data was the opposite, I'd never have this debate. Because it just shows this is not a debate, because it's not like different interpretations of different metaphysical positions. This is, what does the data show? And the data just shows Christianity is better.
I noticed you brought that up multiple times, so it was your turn to speak. And when it was back on Jvnior for rebuttal, he never engaged with it. Interpretations are a big thing. There's different ways to interpret the Bible, and hence we end up with different denominations of Christianity. What denomination exactly are you referring to? And will the interpretation that you follow continue to evolve and improve? Or have we hit peak Christianity and any change from here on out will be a step in the backward direction?
I don't think that's the case. The whole point of the gospel is going to keep making the world a better place. When we say which denomination, in sociology, they're not looking at that. They're looking at just Christianity as a whole. And we can define Christians as generally Catholic, Protestant, Orthodox. We all agree on the main essential core doctrines. That's why we all consider each other Christians. There's some fringe that disputes that, but that's generally what is considered the body of the church. So we can look at that as a body and see the effects that come out of those three main churches. And so when you go to the sociological research, you'll just sort of see that. Sometimes you'll see them compare different denominations, but when you're comparing religion generally, they'll include churches from different denominations to find the overall general trend. So that's why we can look at that in a sociological way.
Okay, so the data you're referring to is overall,
yeah,
not any particular denomination. Okay, last question. How does the sociological debate compare to your debate that's happening later today against Dr.
Carrier.
Dr. Carrier, which is the existence of God?
Yeah.
Is there data in that debate, and how do you prepare for them? Is it very different, and which one is more challenging for you?
Well, the does God exist is more challenging, because on this debate, the sociological stuff, again, it's just me presenting the facts. Christianity is just better. That's hard to dispute. When it comes to does God exist, we're going to be comparing different metaphysical beliefs. So this is going to be a little bit more interpretation driven. We're going to use data. I plan to use data. He will probably use data. And we're going to compare and contrast which is a better explanation of that data. Whereas with my earlier debate, it's just the data shows this is better. So it's far different. So there'll be a lot more philosophy tonight.
Well, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Thanks for the interview. Tell my audience where they can find you if they don't already know who you are online.
Yeah, I run Inspiring Philosophy. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, you name it, just under that same name.
Links in the description, guys. All right. Thanks again, Mike.
Thank you.